direction, because it really didn't, I don't know cognitively why I did it, but I felt at the time I needed to take and give her back the wedding ring, or at least put it there on the title. And I did that, and when I came back, the title and that wedding ring was gone, and she had put her wedding ring in its stead. And so the wedding rings were exchanged. And again, all I can say is that I guess God knew that that wedding ring that I had never had any meaning, and even though it did to my heart the whole time, that's what happened. How are we doing? You got a call?
Armando.
Okay, go ahead, pick it up. Yeah.
Hey, Armando. How's it going?
So did she ever act that way? Like when anytime you're
That's
like,
fine.
maybe
We'll wait
gets,
for you.
like, overwhelmed, or she's super
See you soon.
tired, did she get to that position? So you never saw her?
No, that's what, no problem. No, I had never seen any aspect. I mean, not
How
even.
about when you know, your mom was over at your house in Colorado? Did she ever act like that?
No.
Her
In fact,
mom?
if anything, my wife acted much more humanely in the sense that she was horribly hurt by it. So, I mean, that aspect of humanity where you used to, sorrow was coming over, not a hatred, not a reaction. I'll get you for doing this to me.
Now, after this Wednesday conversation, had you ever talked to her?
No, that was the last conversation.
Ever?
I should say that ever. Now, I did get several emails from her, ostensibly from her. I don't think they were from her.
And you didn't answer?
No, I did. I can't remember. They were insane. One was, I want you out of the house in about a week because I'm going to come with a U-Haul and I'm going to come and take all of my things out of the house. And as I recall, I just said, all right, fine, just let me know what you want, when you want to do it. Well, she never followed up. I don't think it was her. It was because, first of all, it was a created Yahoo account that I'd never gotten from her before. And so it could have been either Fatima, it could have been her mother. Obviously, somebody in league with this horrible evil was behind it. So no, that was the very last contact I ever had with my wife. There was never anything beyond that. And in fact, I can hardly even say that phone call was contact with my wife.
Did you call her mom during this? Talk to her, see what's going on?
I called her brother.
The brother who molested her?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, believe me, I'm in a horrible.
No, you can't really think during.
Well, not just that, but I mean, I realize, okay, now I'm going to go to a family that this is this wicked, eyes wide shut family, and I'm going to ask them to help me in this horrible. Sure, I mean, I instinctively knew. I guess I could even say I instinctively knew that in one way or the other they were behind it, or at least supporting it.
What did the brother say to you?
He was an evil, wicked, disgusting person. He just toyed with me.
What did he say?
He just said, well, Carlton, Megan's just got to do what Megan's got to do, and, maybe I'll help you. Women just don't do these kinds of, I mean, he's toying with me. He's talking to me like I'm a child. And he certainly was talking like none of this surprised him whatsoever. Like he had known this was coming long before this. So I really think he just took on that devilish character that was the same
Now,
person.
was this man married?
Yeah, he's married. In fact, it's interesting you mention that because the only person I had any hope that would have come to my aid or come to our aid was this man's wife. His wife's name was Daylene, and she was a very, very lovely Christian woman. Not a phony. She was truly the real deal. And heck, I mean, I could sort of see her and I are sort of like kindred in that she, unbeknownst to her decision making, married into this eyes wide shut family, as had I, and probably no doubt knew nothing of it as well. But I had mailed letters to both of them and hoped that one of them would have gotten to her. I never heard a word from her. Never.
So are they still together?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. I literally just, at this point, it was as if the curtain came down, and that was the last of it. So, so that's the last conversation that I had. And again, I don't even really consider it a conversation because I could see that there was no element of my wife that I was talking. I was clearly talking with a demonic spirit of some kind. I mean, there was no question. In retrospect, there was clearly no question about it. One of the things I did do is I tried reaching what few of her college friends that I knew of. And every single one rebuffed me, except one. One named Sally, who still lived in Boston. And by the way, my wife, when she came back and got the few things she wanted, one of the things she went into our phone address book, and I went to go see what I could get. She ripped out the B's because of the Bryants. And she just put it on the table and she took the book for herself. She didn't even open it up and say, here, I'll just take out the pages. Like in a maniacal rush for safety, she just ripped it out and then left that there. So I didn't have the address book to reach all these people. I don't even remember how I got Sally. I forgot I remember her maiden name. Sally Kish was her maiden name. But I somehow got a hold of her. It might have even been through an email. I think that's what it was. I hunted down, because my wife took the computer. Well, I had to go get another one. I had to get another computer to be able to get online again, and was able to go into the, I don't remember, it was a Gmail account. I think it was our Comcast account, and I found Sally Kish, or who I continue to call Sally Kish, and I contacted her. Well, she contacted me. She called, and she said, "What happened? What's going on?" And she's actually talking to me like a normal person, petrified of what she's hearing. I said, "Listen, Sally, this is what's happening." I give her the best narrative, like what I've given you. Maybe not step by step of everything, but I mean, this is what's happened in the past couple of days. And she's mortified. She's just absolutely mortified. She said, I don't understand what, she couldn't make heads or tails of it. And I said, "Sally, I need help here. My wife there's something horrific has swept my wife here, and I don't know what it is. This is not a bad marriage. I have not abused my wife. There is no cause here for this." And she said, "I don't know what to say, Carl. I don't know what to do. I'll do what I can. I do what I can. I'm 3,000 miles away. I'll try to reach Megan." And she hadn't heard from Megan in many, many months, maybe even a year or two, which is a long time. And she said, "But I'll try." And so we had several phone conversations and several email exchanges, but in the end, Sally couldn't do anything. She too was one cut off from Megan's existence, which was shocking because she was one of the bridesmaids, and she was a very, very delightful person. Not all of Megan's college friends were that I was not that impressed with a lot of them, but I was impressed with. She was a very nice lady. By the way, when we're up to an hour and you guys run to go, you just let me know here. But I'll just.
We're at 2:36 now.
So you want to call?
Guys
it?
are going to come soon, so.
You want to call it now? Is
it a good time to call it?
Yeah, this is a fine time to call it.
Okay.
This is good.
We'll pause it here then.
Okay, then I'll just mark it here.
Everyone's calling me right now.
Okay.